All right, guys, welcome back. Now, again, we are still designing the engine manifold. In this part of the design, I want to just quickly show you how you will be able to edit a part if you realize that there's a part that you need to be able to maybe edit or work on, maybe you need to be able to fix something on that. All right, and that's what I'm going to do in this next part. Just real quick, let's go ahead and go to this part here, and just so I can be able to show you how to edit some parts. Now, each of these parts that we designed has got a sketch inside. Now, for example, if I was to go right over here under the first part, a second extrusion, and click the plus symbol there, notice that this part item here has got an extrusion. If I right click and say edit sketch, it takes me to that original extrusion part. Now the part that I want to be able to work with is this part right here. See, I've got 770 right here. Now if I go ahead and I change this to say maybe 60, and I'll say finish right over here. Now notice, because all these other parts come from this one part, if I change one part, all of them are going to change at the same time. Okay. And then I can then go and do the same here. I can also edit this part right over here. Now I have to find the sketch that controls this part here. Now for that, you go and you hover through which part you want to deal with, and that extrusion through right here. And you see, once I hover at it, it highlights. Now it indicates that this is the part that I need. Go to that button, and then I'll find the sketch that controls it. I'll right click on that sketch, I'll go to edit. And I'll go to my dimension right over here. And now notice how this sketch right here is 70. But the sketch that we were working on here is 60. Now we need these parts here to be the same. Okay. This part opening to be the same as that part opening. In turn, what we're referring to is this. Now if I'm right here, I want this part on the top here, this opening, to be the same as this part opening on the bottom right over here. That's what we are looking at here. Now remember, we changed this to 60, so that means that this part is 70 and this part is 60, so this is going to be smaller than this part right over here. What we need is to change that, and the essence of this exercise is for you to be able to practice how to do that. If you realize that there's some parts that you need to be able to change, and then you need to be able to change them. Right, so demonstrate this. I'll give you a few minutes before I move on to the next part. Go back and change this part that we've changed from 60 to now 70, so we can be able to move on to the next part. Right, so I'll finish the sketch right here. Now I'll go to look for that sketch. Then I'll go to edit sketch. And then right over here, I'll find that sketch that controls it. And I'll change that to 70, which is 70. I'll press enter, and I'll go and I'll finish that sketch. Okay, now that has been rectified. Now that opening and that opening is the same, and that's what we were looking for. All right, guys. Next, we need to go now to the. Next, we need to be able to create a sketch right here that we are going to use for our next part. For that, go to sketch, 2D sketch, then go to circle. Under circle, select this first part. Before you click anywhere, hover your cursor at the edge, the circumference right over there, then find the center part. Make sure that the circle that you draw right over here is going to be 70. You can go and trace it through and just reach there, 70. Then go ahead and finish that. Alright guys, next I'm gonna do the same thing right over here. I'm going to draw a circle from the center point right over there up until that point. Then I'll finish that. I'll go to the next one right over here just so I can do them all at the same time. I'll go ahead and I'm going to do another one over there. Then I'll draw another circle up until I get to all of this point, and I'll show you why this is important that we do this. Finish that, and I'm just gonna create this one part here just because it's the last part here. Okay, right guys, next we are then going to start to create a 3D sketch. Now this is what I'm gonna do in the next video, and the next video I need to be able to now show how to be able to create these parts now that we have the right sketches. Alright guys, see you in the next video.